Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's presentation of the BFL. Week 3 is upon us, and yet again, it is the Bisons and the Pointers going at it today. BetMGM favors the Bisons, so let's see how this turns out in this 1 p.m. matchup, as it looks like the Pointers have won the toss. They elect to defend here in this game. Now, here's how it's going to work. Joao is the auto center for each team, and they will only be allowed to throw to him if it is absolutely necessary. He is a safety valve for each team. And it's going to be a give to George. He's going to take it up the right sideline. He's going to get tagged down just after a gain, about 15. But yes, the Pointers will not have Joao just yet, as the Bisons await the arrival of Liam Hurley, wide receiver, joining their squad. And deep ball connects to George. Nice throw, nice catch, nice little play as Vince nearly smashes his face against the fence. Here we go, under center. Cole snaps the ball, fake give to George, and he looks to have Joao open. Throws it, it's just a bit high. Not the most pretty throw in the world, but that's okay. Handoff, it's dropped. Troy gets in and buries Cole immediately as he's on the floor. Looks to have hit his head against the floor. Must not have felt great. Next play of the drive. Absolutely got to have this one. Cole looking, and oh man. Looks like the ball may have came out wrong. Not sure what happened there, but I want to keep these plays rolling. 4th down. First drive of the game. Little fake handoff. Looking around, Joao makes a cut. Cole signals him to go right. Throws it to him, dropped in the end zone. Oh, man, you got to have that one. Turnover on downs. Pointers look to begin their drive, try to put some points on the board as they will receive at halftime, making it a very ideal situation for them to get up on top early. Looks around, fires to Vince, and a little bit too much on that one. 2nd down. Here we go. Let's see what they can do here. Troy looking around, caught by Carlos for a short little gain as Cole falls asleep on defense. We're going to see a lot of that today, as the guy just cannot play defense whatsoever. He can get some interceptions, sure, but not good in the man-to-man coverage. See what they drop on the next play of this drive as they look to put some points on the board early in the game. Motions Vince, and he's going to look like he's going to be open, and it's going to be caught over the head of Joao. Nice catch down at the 1-yard line. Well, not quite the 1, but down nonetheless. Let's see what they can do here as they inch closer and closer to the end zone. Carlos in the backfield. Fake give to Carlos. Troy rolls left. Looks like he wants to run. Doesn't do so. He's dancing in the pocket. Throws to Vince, and it's going to be dropped. Wow. Great way to extend the play from Troy. Absolutely great pocket pressure. Ball is snapped to Troy. Let's see what he does here. Tight defense. Let's see what he elects to do here. And, oh man, Joao just gets caught sleeping on defense. And the Pointers go up 7-0 to begin the game. Touchdown, Pointers. It's a give and fairly special. And, yeah, he'll be down after a gain of about 10 yards. After the trick play, let's see what they drop. Cole drops back. George going around, running around. And he's going to throw to George, and it's going to just go right off the fingertips. Almost halted it, just not quite. Cole motions George over. Fake give. And he's running a little in route. He moves out, and can't tell what really happened there, but nonetheless an incompletion. Here we go. Plays will continue as they look to drop something here in this afternoon game between the Bisons and Pointers. Bisons 2-0, Pointers 0-2. They look to change that today with this hot start. And Cole looks around, and it's going to be overthrown. Not a good throw from Cole. That's going to be a turnover. 2nd drive of the day for the Pointers, and he's going to take off, and Joao's going to miss him. He's going to take that into the end zone for an easy touchdown to take a 2-score lead early on into the game. Troy looking around, and the no-look ball is caught by Vince. Now, they've gone up 2 scores just like last game. Let's see if they can keep it up, unlike last game where they ended up letting up a huge comeback on last week's Thursday Night Football. Pitch to George. He's going to make Troy miss, and he's going to head out of bounds after a nice juke move. Here we go. George in the backfield, Zhao at receiver. It's going to be a read option. It's going to be a QB keeper. Cole going. He's going. Gets by Carlos, and he starts to slow down as Troy is going to catch up to him after a huge gain of about 40. They're in the red zone once again. Is where they find themselves, looking to rewrite the wrong that they just made on last drive. Quick little throw is going to be dropped by George. That'll bring up second down. Fake handoff. They look to throw once more. You'd think they'd run the ball in the red zone eventually. He dances in the pocket, and he goes right through the hands of Joao. Oh, man. Third down. Troy looking like he wants to kill him like Micah Parsons. He blitzes right in. He pumps him, and he jumps, and Cole's going to go into the end zone untouched. Bison's touchdown. They get on the board, and with the spike, as there's a random old man in his yard. Touchdown, Bisons. Carlos is motioned over into the backfield. Fake give. And it's a little shuffle pass, but it's going to be dropped. Second down for the Pointers. See what they look to drop here. Joao blitzes in. And unfortunately, the cameraman is covered up, but it was batted down by Cole. Third down. Let's see what they can do here. Joao blitzes in. Troy fires across his body, and it's going to be almost hauled in one-handed. That would have been quite the impressive play. Great throw nonetheless. Apologize for the wind. It is a very windy climate here in Boston. Troy running, and he's going to pick up the first down. Looking like Cam Scatterbo as he uses his head as a weapon. Here we go. First down, Pointers. High snap. Receivers going deep. Looking around. And Carlos is open. With the slight separation, Troy's able to deliver a nice pass, perfectly right where it needed to be. Next play of the drive. Liam's on the floor. Vince is open. Troy doesn't see him. And it's going to go deep to Vince, overthrown. Next play of the drive. Looking to put some more points on the board already in this game. Fake give to Carlos. Troy's looking like he wants to run, and he's going to pick up just a little bit of yards as he steps out of bounds. Moving the chains. Here we go. Troy drops back to throw once more. Looking around. And he's dancing in the pocket. Doesn't see anybody. And what a crafty throw, but Cole's going to get in there to make the nice defensive play and swat it down. Big play here for the Pointers. See what they can do here. Troy steps up in the pocket, looking around, and it's going to be caught by Vince. The throw is right there. They convert on fourth down. Now the Bisons get their secret weapon, Liam Hurley, in the game. Let's see what they can do here. Finding themselves down 2 scores, and the ball is snapped low, and Cole dives on it to grab it. And they're going to line up in shotgun formation after that one. Cole's going to take it. And it's going to be a nice little shuffle pass to Liam as he evades the sack. Third down as they've slightly gained a bit of yardage. What do they look to do here? Cole looking around. And he's going to see Liam open downfield. And it's going to go through the hands. Nearly a huge completion for the Bisons as it is just narrowly dropped. Cole looking around. He's going to use his legs. Is he going to get the first down? Yes, he will, as he absorbs the hit from Vince. First down, snaps the ball. Let's see. Pumps that way. Sees Liam open. Perfect ball right into the hands of Liam, as it's going to go all the way for a touchdown to hopefully get them in a position to win the game as they hit the Tyreek Hill locked up celebration. Troy looking around. See what he can do here. Joao is open, but they're not going to use the safety valve here. Troy looking around as he motions Vince over. Snaps the ball. Takes off immediately. And he's going to just pick up a nice little gain. Snaps the ball. And he's going to take off once more, picking up a first down. He's going to get a couple more yards on that one. Next play of the drive. The Pointers could begin to look downfield, caught by Vince, one-handed, nice little play. That's a nice catch right there. Hand off to Vince. He's going to take it up the middle just for a short gain, nonetheless moving the chains. Troy snaps the ball, looking around. Doesn't see anybody yet. He's going to go to Carlos downfield, as it is going to be just short. And it looks they missed a pass interference call as Joao looks to have set a screen, but they will not call it. Drive will continue as Troy takes it up the right sideline for a short little gain. Another pass attempt for Troy here. He's going to look around. He will keep looking. This is a situation where he would, in fact, be allowed to throw to Joao, as there's not really anything going. He will throw to Joao. He's going to take it, and he's going to slip after a nice gain, about 15 yards. Fake give to Carlos. Troy looking around. George applying pressure, as Cole nearly picks it off. You got to use two hands there, bud. Nearly picks it off. Handoff, Greeley. He's going to take it right past Cole, and he's going to get caught by Liam as he steps out of bounds. Here's Troy under center. Fake handoff. He looks around. Still looking, dancing in the pocket. Let's see what he can do here. And that throw is right there as he catches Cole sleeping with a dart down the middle. Cole looking around. See what he draws up here. With not much time to go in the half, he's going to fire downfield to Liam. Clock keeps rolling. They got to put up points to avoid falling to a 3-score lead. Here we go. Cole snaps the ball. No huddle. See what he's looking for. He's going to use his legs, pick up a short gain. And they're going to no huddle once again, looking to get back to the line of scrimmage quickly to perchance put some points on the board. Quick throw to Liam. That's going to go in for a touchdown as they score in just 3 plays. That's really all you can ask for a 2-minute drill. Here we go. Let's see what Troy looks for with not much time to go in the half, as you expect him to take a deep shot downfield. He goes deep. That ball is downfield, and it's going to be swatted as George takes a spill. That'll do it for the half. Pointers come out of the tunnel looking energized as they look to go up by 2 scores. Troy hikes the ball, give to Vince. A little move as he's going to get caught in his tracks. Troy motions over once again. Give to Vince to Carlos. Trickery going on here as it's just overthrown, and Troy takes a fall and refuses the help of Cole. Wow. Let's see if that's going to play a role towards the end of this game. And it's going to go downfield to Vince, but just barely dropped. The deep shot on 3rd down will bring up 4th down. Gotta have this. As Troy rolls right, signaling deep. He has Vince and Carlos, and a miscommunication leads to the drop. Wow. Very unfortunate play, as it looks like it was targeting Carlos, but that's just me. Philly special once more, as it's going to hit Cole in the feet as he plummets to the floor. Fake give to George as he finds Liam in the end zone. It's dropped. Oh, man. A lot of drop passes here in this game. A lot of motions going on here. Let's see what they can do. Liam motions into the backfield. A little false start there, but we don't care. Looking to score here as they want to itch closer and closer to winning this game. He's going to take that into the end zone all by himself. Touchdown, Bisons, as they just trail by 1. Thinking they should have gone for 2 there, but they look to not chance it as they don't want to fall behind. He's going to catch that out of bounds. Fake give to Vince. Liam's going to catch up to Troy. Clutch tackle from Liam. Here we go. Troy snaps the ball, looking around. And shuffle pass to Joao. Uses his safety valve. Very smart there. After another big gain, they look to come back. Fake give to Carlos once again. And he finds Vince downfield, as he'll go down just before the end zone. In the red zone, Troy drops back, and he's going to find Carlos, but Cole will get to it first and bat it down. Troy snaps the ball, fake give to Carlos once more. Troy looks like he wanted to run there. Looking around, doesn't see anybody, but he finds Vince, but he's going to be out of bounds. Can't get the feet in. Troy signals a motion over. Fake give to Carlos. He's going to take off. And no, he'll be short, which brings up 4th down. Sneak formation. And he's going to take it forward. What's the call on the field? The play will result in a Pointers touchdown as they extend their lead to 8. Now you may be wondering, how do the Pointers have the ball back? Well, a fumble. That's how. Now, goes to Vince deep, can't get it to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Let's see what he's looking at. He's going to scan the field, surveying the field, finds Vince open, but George makes an incredible play and bats it down. Once again, an incredible play from George. Troy looking as he's going to scramble for just a couple. Troy looking around as he snaps the ball. Finds Vince, but broken up by George once again. Gets in there for the clutch play on 4th down, turnover on downs. In the red zone as they look to rewrite their wrong. Snaps the ball, fake give to George, toss to Liam, and he'll get into the end zone untouched on a nice play call from the fellas. Here we go, as they find themselves at a good field position after a nice little handoff that was scrapped. And, oh wow, it gets in there, but dropped by Carlos. Troy's going to snap the ball. He's going to survey the field. He's going to move around a little bit as he nearly gets sacked. But he's going to go to Joao, and he can't quite haul it in. Let's see what they draw up here. Troy's going to look around once more. Fire to Joao, as I could not tell who that was to. Joao's going to take it for a decent gain of yardage. Ball is snapped to Troy. Fake give to Carlos. Finds Vince as the ball gets over Cole's head. That has been a problem for him all season. Man. Pointers don't seem to be letting up. They got to lock in on defense and put up some points. Toss to Liam. Same play from last drive as Liam almost hits the cameraman. That'll bring up 2nd down. Cole designed QB run play. He's going to take it. He's going to use that shoulder to gain a little bit of extra yardage there. Cole's going to look around. He's going to find Liam deep, but that ball looks to have came out awkwardly, and that is a horrible throw. Toss to George. He'll get caught by Vince as he steps out of bounds. Ball is snapped to Cole, underneath to George. Nice little gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down here. Fake give to George. 4th down. He evades the pressure, and he'll get the 1st down and then some. Big play late in the game. Bison's moving the chains. 1st down. Cole looks around. He's going to pump. He's going to fire downfield, and that ball is right where it needs to be for a touchdown. Perfectly placed throw. These plays are coming fast. Here we go. A little gain by Carlos. Troy looking around. Pressure from Liam, putting his hands up. It's going to be caught by Joao. He's going to take that downfield. George might not catch up to him. He will. Big play from Joao. Safe to say Joao has had a better showing than last week's performance as he drops 6 passes. Troy looking around. He's going to fire to Joao, but a speak of the devil goes right through his hands. Next play of the drive. Let's see what they can do here. Troy motions Vince over. Snaps the ball. Let's see what he looks for here. Throws a lob pass up. It's going to be caught by Vince. Easy score as the Bisons are down by 8. Once again, trick play, direct snap to Liam. He's going to look to throw, but we know he isn't throwing. The speedster is going to take off. Nice little juke move, but it's going to be Bisons trying to get some points on the board here. Cole looks around. Deep ball. Oh, just off the fingertips as it could have been just out of reach for Liam. Cole pump fakes. He's going to take off. He's going to get some big yardage. And he's going to take that all the way in for a touchdown on the huge breakaway run clutch late in this game. Troy tells the cameraman to stay down there as he surveys the field. Looking around, takes a deep shot, and it's going to be intercepted by George. First interception of the game. He's going to take that upfield for a nice little gain. This is a big moment here for the Bisons as they could take the lead for the first time here in this game. Luckily, their quarterback specializes in comebacks as he looked to add his second of the season to his arsenal after last week's comeback victory in the final seconds of the game as they were trailing nearly all game. Here we go, Pointers, Bisons. Let's see what they draw up here on first down. Signals over a motion. Fake give. He's going to take off once more. He's going to get by Carlos, but no. They say he went out of bounds. Oh, man, that's questionable. But, nonetheless, Cole is going to drop back once more. He sees George, and he fires, and it's too high. Man, too high. And check down George. He's going to make Troy miss, but Troy's going to catch up to him and get him down. George in the backfield as Cole's going to snap the ball. He's looking around. Nobody near George. Touchdown late in the game. Big play here. Huge drive for the Pointers as they look to get the lead that they have had all game. And Joao takes it upfield as he gets by Cole. Still plenty of time to take this lead back as they look to chew clock and score. Caught by Vince as he just gets possession of the ball before heading out of bounds. Pointers moving the chains. Let's see what they can do here. Troy fake gives to nobody, and it's dropped by Vince. That is a play that you must have late in this game. Troy trying to rally the troops here and take their first win of the season. Give to Carlos as he's going to just get caught in his tracks by Liam. Time is ticking. Here we go. Troy looking as he looks for Vince. He sees him, but no, he goes to Joao. And Joao will get into the end zone. Touchdown, his first of his career. Less than 2 minutes to go as the Bisons look to win in comeback fashion for 2 weeks in a row. Looking around, it's going to be swatted down. Wow. Good play from Vince. Cole snaps the ball once more. Looking around, give to Liam. Nice little throw to Liam as he'll step out of bounds. They look to go no-huddle formation here. They will move slow and steady. As they say, slow and steady wins the race. Getting set. Cole looks, fake give to George. Tight spiral to Liam, as he'll catch it. Getting his feet in bounds. Very clutch. Moving quick to the ball. No huddle. Here we go. Cole rallying his troops down the field. It's been a big game for Liam. I imagine he's looking at him right now as he falls and trips. He's going to take off and use his own legs down the field and absorbs a big hit from Troy. And that's going to bring up not much time to go as they're going to still continue to kill clock. Cole snaps the ball. Fake give to Liam. He looks around, looking in the end zone, and it's caught. But no, his feet were out of bounds. The Bisons will have time for just one more play as Cole looks to draw something up in the huddle as they want to get their third win of the season and advance to 3 wins and 0 losses. The huddle breaks. Cole looks to wipe his hands down as that has been a struggle for him all game with those sweaty hands. Snaps the ball. Final play of the game. Win or go home. Here we go. Ball is thrown, caught, touchdown as he dives for it in epic fashion. Pointers go home. Bisons win. Big celebration, big play. Amazing from the Bisons. That'll do it for this week's presentation of the BFL. Thank you all for joining me here. It's an honor every week to commentate all these games and some good football. I'm Ross Bartosik, and I'm signing off. Thank you all. I hope you enjoyed.